Sometimes the biggest battles in life are not around us, they're inside our minds. Fear, doubt, overthinking. You start something with confidence, but the moment your mind begins to analyze every risk, every possibility, every danger, confidence disappears. The Bible tells a story in Matthew 14 that perfectly captures this struggle. A moment where a man did something impossible and then lost it the moment he began overthinking the storm. In Matthew 14, Jesus' disciples were in a boat during a storm. The waves were strong, the wind was against them. Then Jesus comes walking toward them on the water. The disciples were terrified. They thought they were seeing a ghost. But Jesus said, "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." And Peter responded with something surprising. "Lord, if it is you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus simply said, "Come." And Peter stepped out of the boat. For a moment, Peter did something no one had ever done before. He walked on water. But then the Bible adds one small sentence that changes everything. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid. Notice something important. The wind didn't suddenly appear. The storm was already there. The waves were already there. Nothing in the environment actually changed. What changed was Peter's focus. His attention moved from Jesus to the storm. And the moment his focus shifted, fear took over, and he began to sink. This moment reveals something powerful about the human mind. Overthinking doesn't create new problems. It magnifies the ones already there. Peter started asking the kinds of questions we all ask. How am I standing on water? What if I fall? What if the wind gets stronger? What if I can't make it? Those thoughts pulled his attention away from the one thing that made the miracle possible. His focus on Jesus. The same pattern happens in our lives. You step into something new, a decision, a calling, a responsibility. At first, you move forward with courage, but then the mind starts calculating. What if I fail? What if this goes wrong? What if I am not ready? And slowly, fear replaces confidence. The storm didn't get bigger. Your attention just moved toward it. What's interesting is that Jesus didn't calm the storm before Peter stepped out. The storm stayed. Faith didn't require perfect conditions. It required focused trust. Peter didn't sink because the storm was strong. He sank because his focus shifted. And when he cried out, "Lord, save me," the Bible says Jesus immediately reached out his hand and caught him. The story of Peter walking on water isn't just about faith. It's about attention. The storms in life will always exist. There will always be uncertainty. There will always be wind and waves. But the real danger isn't the storm. The real danger is letting the storm take over your focus. Because sometimes the thing that sinks us isn't the situation. It's the moment we start overthinking it.